Hello and welcome back to Cool Magic Forum. I'm Cuz Red. You can call me Cuz, of course. And today is a really tonight here is a really special night. I'm making meatloaf tonight and an invisible deck, so it's a really special night. I'm actually excited about both of them. Well, the meatloaf's in the oven. I'm going to show you guys how to make an invisible deck. And then, even better, sometime during this week, the invisible deck that we make, I'm going to give away. So, you guys pay attention to this video and wait till the end of it, and I'll explain more about that, how you can win this, as along with a bunch of other decks that I got to give away for the monthly contest. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But tonight, like I said, we're making an invisible deck. If you guys make sure and watch my trick the one I just posted up that features the invisible deck in it, the invisible triumph trick. Check that one out. Check out that video. I'll leave a link below in the description so you can go and check out the performance of that. If you want to go and check out the performance of that and then come back here. And this part of it, I'm going to be showing you how to make an invisible deck and what the possibilities of it. We're going to talk about the invisible deck. I hope this video doesn't get too awful long, but stick around if it does. It might be a little bit lengthy video because I really want to go in depth with the invisible deck, because in a lot of people's opinions, and most people's opinions, if you own an invisible deck, it is the greatest trick that you have or will ever perform in front of people. It doesn't require a lot of sleight of hand, and it is just absolutely mind-blowing. You've seen it done by a lot of people. If you don't have an invisible deck in your arsenal, that's why we're here. We're going to show you how to make one. You can buy them out there, and they are available, I believe, a lot of places that sell cards. Sell some magic and everything. Murphy's Magic maybe will sell an invisible deck. I know Scam School, they'll sell an invisible deck there. But yeah, I mean, you can buy them, but I'm going to show you how to make one and how to make one very easily. But let's get into a little bit of how it works. If you don't know, it's a world of possibilities in this deck right here. I'm not kidding. This is the most incredible deck that I own. I have two invisible decks that I've made, both of them. This is the most recent one. You saw me use it in the Invisible Triumph video. And so, yeah, like I said, if you want to go check out that performance of that one, you'll see what this is about a little bit. If not, I'll show you. Invisible deck, it can work so simply. You could literally walk up to a stranger on the street and hand them this deck of cards and tell them, there's one card that's turned upside down in this deck. Okay? And then have them pick anything, have them pick from any card that they want, and then imagine that card turned upside down in the deck. Say maybe that they maybe they pick the four of clubs, say. Okay, they pick the four of clubs. Say, okay, well, look at this. If I go through the deck here, like I said, right there's a card. Check that out. All the cards are all face up in this deck, but there's one card right there that's face down, and that would be your four of clubs. Did we see that? I keep forgetting to get the card in the frame. So there it is. That's a little bit of how the invisible deck works. Now let's get into how this is set up and what that is, what's happening here. Okay. This would be, as you notice, the odd side of my invisible deck. Okay, all of these are odd. Over on this side, this is the even side of my invisible deck. Okay, and all these cards are in pairs. Each and every one of them is in pairs. See? Okay. And I'll show you in a little bit how they stick together. Now I can go through them like this, or I can go and I can pinch them apart. Okay? See what I'm saying? Like that. Okay? They're all paired up. The pairs all add up to 13. Okay? Say, they have the queen is considered 11. Okay? Plus an ace, one on the other side of it. Okay? Or the queen is considered 12. Did I say 11? That's the jack. Okay? Queen is considered 12. Okay? Kings are considered 13. Ace is considered 1. Okay? So say somebody were to pick an odd number this time. Say they pick the seven of spades. Okay. Well, okay, seven of spades, and I know spades go with hearts on this, so I know that what did I say? Seven of spades, is going to be on the 6 of hearts. So if I go over here, just keep a little bit of pressure on them. When I get to that 6 of hearts, I just spread that apart like that, nice and evenly. I love how this deck works. I made this, and this invisible deck, I'm not kidding, works really, really well now. I've kind of gotten it into shape. I've done a couple little tricks. I'm going to show you how to get one into shape. But that's pretty much it. That's how it works. These are all in pairs. Okay. But like I said, it's a world of possibilities. Use your imagination on the invisible deck. It's just really, you could have, I've done it, had 3 or 4 people all getting together, picking numbers, picking high, low card, until everybody, this group of people all decide on one card. And then you go to that deck and you say, look here, and then you go there and you know which the system, and you can go to it pretty quickly and reveal that card face down on the deck, and they're blown away by it every time. In the Invisible Triumph, you've seen how I used it with a mark deck, where they don't ever even tell you the card. Okay, you know the card because you saw it in a mark deck, and I like doing that one. It's fun, but I also really enjoy doing it in many different ways. I've done the Invisible deck in so many different ways, and just ask people, different ways of how to pick a card and what's their favorite card. And a lot of people will pick, the Ace of Spades and Queen of Hearts are really, really popular. So sometimes they even tell them, what's really your favorite card? Some besides the Ace. Everybody picks the Ace of Spades and Queen of Hearts. Maybe something else like that. Get a card in your mind, things like that. So you're not always going to the Ace of Spades and the Queen of Hearts on there every time. Because a lot of people will pick that. Also, a lot of people pick even number cards. So I keep my invisible deck in the box with the odd side out. Okay, so that when I pull it out, I know that I'm looking for an even card, so I got to go to the odd side. So I pull it out that way. If I'm looking for an odd card, then I pull it out this way. Okay, I'm going to the even side, pulling that out. Okay, so that's kind of the mechanics, a little bit of how it works. I hope you guys can follow along with this. And what we are going to do, we're going to get more into the pairing of this, because I'll tell you what, we're going to open this deck right now. Let's do that. These things are really, really difficult. Okay, hey, that one's easy. But let's go ahead and open a fresh pack up. I always feel good when you open up a fresh pack of cards, fresh deck of cards and stuff right in your hands. Always is really nice. Don't need that anymore. Get rid of this, and there we go. And we're going to remove the ad cards, and we'll go ahead and get rid of the jokers out of here too. Go rid of the jokers and the ad cards. We don't need those. Some people put the jokers in, but I don't like that. I've seen it done like that, and even if somebody picks a joker, what you're doing is you go, there's one of the jokers, and here's the other one upside down, and I just don't like that. So remove the jokers. They don't pick jokers either, And then let's go ahead and pair up. This time we'll do we're going to do the spades. Get out all the spades. And we'll get, since the hearts go together with the spades, we're going down, and we're going to get out all the hearts as well here. Okay, and then we're going to start pairing them together as they're paired. And I'll show you exactly how that works. Then I'm going to lay them out and spray them and show you how this does. Okay, now, although it's the other thing I hadn't got into the best part of this yet. If there's ever anything in the world that's considered magic spray, right there would be it. This one is Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch Clear Matte, okay? The Ultra Covered, 2 times. This is really excellent. The other one that works is Krylon Matte Finish 1300, okay? Or 1311, I believe, is the actual number on it. All these are available at Amazon, Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, Sears, Ace, True Value, Hobby Lobby, Michaels, and Kmart. That sound good? I think they owe me money now. But this I actually got at Kmart, and it works really, really well for what we're going to do here. I'm going to show you the like I was saying, I didn't show you completely how these cards stick together. Is that because of that spray? Okay, they're rough backed. It works on the rough smooth principle here, and what they're doing is that after we spray that, a light amount of that on this, they will all stick together and look like one card. It's an entire deck of double lifts right in front of you until you squeeze the cards apart, okay? It's really miracle spray, okay? But that's the one that I use. Like I said, also Gudelines 1311, I believe, is the newest one that they make that's available out there. But that's how the cards stick together. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. But first, we're going to pair the cards up. We're going to pair them, and then we're going to go over and we're going to spray these cards. Okay, we're going to put the real invisible deck away here in a minute. And then, like I said, we're going to start putting these together into pairs. Okay, so even starting, we'll start off with the king. Go ahead. The king, let me see, the kings go on the back of kings. Okay, so hearts with the spades. Go ahead and put the kings together. Okay, we'll go ahead and just build this deck. Okay, and then like I said, I'll go over and spray them. But the kings go with kings. Kings at the 13 to go with kings. Okay, hearts, spades go together. So we'll pair those two up. The same thing here. Queen, and the aces go together. That's 12. 1. Okay, adds up to 13. Put those back together. Okay, and then we'll keep them. Okay, now I always keep the kings. Kings I keep on my odd side of the deck because odd and red have 3 letters. So I keep them. That's by the little way that I remember it. And I keep those on the odd side of the deck. Okay, so that's where they're going to end up going. Okay, see what I'm saying? So this would be the even side that we're kind of doing here. Okay, the even side will be face up here. Okay, so then we go to the king. Same here. We go to the jack and the 2. Okay, pair those together. Go ahead and face the even side up. 10 goes with the 3, adding up to 13. Okay, even side up. Okay, and then 9 and the 4 back to back, even side up. 8 and 5 together. Okay, those there. And once again, 7 and 6. See how this works? They all have 13, and they're all going to be paired together. These are all going to be sprayed, and then they're going to be stuck together. Okay. There we go. 6 and the 7 going together. Okay. 8 and 5 go together. 9. Oops. Make sure I put the sides in the right place. I'd fix the deck anyways. We're gonna rearrange these anyways, but I'm showing you just how they're all paired together. 10 and the 3, once again, down here, odd side or even side up rather. Okay, jacks are considered 11, so they're an even number, or even number. Jacks are 11, so that's an odd number. Of course, my correction too would be the even number here. We'll go ahead and put that up, and the last one's the queen and the ace here. And the queen is 12, so that is a even number. Okay, and there we go. We have so far this part of it done. Okay, now I can go through and once again. Well, we'll do the other half here in a bit. I'm gonna spray those off camera and everything, and I'm gonna get these ones. Okay, see how this works? Okay, this is one half of the deck is ready to go. They're all in pairs like that, and these are ready to get sprayed. So I'm going to get to that before this even gets too crazy lengthy. I'm going to go set up and I'm going to get ready to spray these, and I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, welcome back. Got all my cards laid out, as you can see here. Make sure everything's there. And I'm just getting about ready to spray, okay? Got this all shook up. I have a fan going also. It's a really good idea to do this in a ventilated area. Always, just safety. Wear a mask if you'd like to. We have a door open over here, windows open. Got a fan going, well-ventilated area. Now, okay, this is what we're going to do with these cards. We're going to spray them, but at first I'm going to show you what you don't want to do with this, okay? You don't want that. That is far. Can you see that? Let me get it around here. Get it into focus, I hope. You don't want it. I have a hard time getting that to focus. I've got more focused in on the other ones. I'll be further away. But you don't want it that heavy, okay? That's too much. See how much shiny, see how much that is? That's too much. You don't want that. This is definitely a less is more operation. See how that is dripping? That is exactly what you want to avoid, okay, when you're spraying these. Definitely, it's a light touch. Okay, if you've ever spray painted anything, I'm going to go ahead and hit these up. Okay. Hold it, I'd say a good about a foot away. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Don't worry if you don't get it directly on the center of it, because the next one you didn't, okay? Just get a nice spot there. See? You might want to hit that one, just, there we go, okay? Just keep an eye on how much you put on there, but that's enough, right there, that's it. That's all you want to put on this little spot, okay? Careful, 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 like that. That's it. That's all you need on there. Now I'm going to look and see some that may be a little bit off. Maybe just touch them just a little bit, but make sure you don't make too much of that wet spot there. Okay? Okay, now get them like that. Just a nice little spot in the middle of it. I think I already got that one. You don't, definitely, trust me, you don't want too much. This is a less is more thing. It would be better off when you get the cards together if you got maybe a couple that aren't adhering together. You don't want them to stick together. You want them to adhere together. I got them at this point, so it would be better if you have ones that weren't quite sticky enough. Then maybe you pull out the matte finish again and just give them a quick little spot, quick touch up. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead. I got them at the whole thing here, and I'm just going to give it like a light thing like that. That's it. By the way, I put this on, I have this on an old vinyl sign, and it's good to put them on something. There, that's it. That's all you want to put on. Okay? But like I said, I put them on, this is on an old vinyl sign, and you want that surface, you want to have them on something like that. You don't want them on, on a piece of newspaper, definitely not. Anything like that that's got any kind of ink on it, because this may, if you get the corners to they stick to the surface of that, it's going to be a problem. Maybe a smooth piece of wood would work good. I was thinking a piece of glass that you don't care too much about, and you're going to be able to clean it off anyways. But there you go. You want to have it on a good surface. Yeah, do not do this on newspaper. Maybe plastic drop cloth would be okay, but be really careful what you want to spray on. I've even got a couple spots on this one that I can see that where I had cards get ruined. Okay, if you don't do this exactly like this, your cards are going to get ruined. You may even want to try this with a couple decks, okay, to start off with. I'm telling you, it kind of takes messing them up. I got very, very lucky when the first visible deck that I made. I got really lucky with it, but still, it was a little bit too sticky. So I learned there's times I got to the card and it was hard for me to pull them apart. Okay, hard to spread them. This one I've gotten worked in really nice, because what you will do also is if they're sticking together too much, you take and rub them together like sandpaper, okay, and you just get them a little bit smoother, and then they work out really, really, really nicely like that, okay. But that's what you want to do. And that's what I've got in the deck that I showed you. I've worked it in and everything, and it works just so smooth and so perfectly. It doesn't stick. They adhere together when I'm spreading them with a little bit of pressure, and they work just fine, okay? It's definitely as good as anything that you're going to pay $10 for out there on the internet. So these are sprayed. I'm going to go ahead and let these dry. I got to recharge up my camera a little bit, and then I'm going to spray the other half of the deck, and then I will see you guys back here for the end of this tutorial. Okay, see you then. Welcome back to the tutorial on how to make an invisible deck. And guys and girls, we did good here. There was some magic in this deck. I'm not kidding. Look at this. Last time you saw me doing this, or saw me working on this, I had just got done spraying the first half of the deck, and then I went in. I let them dry probably about 20 minutes, which is really extra long. I was being very patient about it and just leaving them sit. And yeah, they probably do it maybe 10-15 minutes, but I let them sit 20 minutes both times, both sides. Took and resprayed or made the other half of the deck and put them together, and I'm pretty excited about this because look, you guys know this is, I put them then after they got done drying and everything, and I paired them all up and put both halves together. Then I put them back in the box for a while, put the extra cards and the other joker back in there, and kind of let them sit so they have a little warp to them right after you spray them. And now look at there, just nicely, they sit pretty nice, like a normal deck, everything. And they spread. Look, look, look. Look at that. Okay, I just made these. Okay, and then what do you want? Somebody would maybe they want the let's say the hearts. 8 of hearts. Okay, so we just go spread through here. We're on the odd side. 8 of hearts. Remember, all right, somebody wants the 8 of hearts. Somebody wants the 8 of hearts. I got to start on the outside. And look how easily it just spreads apart. Okay.
Fail.
To come apart. 8 of hearts. Okay. Easily. So we just go over here. We're on the odd
any
side.
of them, if they don't come apart very easily, you can just kind of scrub them together.
And as soon as we spot
like
that,
rough them up a little bit more,
take
some of the excess off.
But I think we did really good on this. I got really lucky. Like I said, now I've done this a few times. It can take that.
Any of them, if they don't come apart very easily, you can just kind of scrub them together.
Realizing and seeing
how
much and how little you got to put. But I think really, I'm not kidding. There's less is more. I got really lucky. Like I said,
spot on them.
Now I've done this a few times, and it can take that. I'm not kidding.
Rather
them waste a whole deck,
rather than
seeing
be hard to
how much and how little you got together. And it's really, I'm not kidding. It is less and more thing. Just that little spot on them, and then I gave them a little overspray, and that's it.
Then you might give it a
light touch and stuff, and
that's
better.
Then if you can't get them apart,
rather than be
that's the worst.
Somebody picks a card and then you're fumbling trying to get that one spray them again, and it's totally stuck.
Light touch if you have ones that aren't sticking together.
But we did good here. See, look, these all stick together really nicely. Look at that. Okay, and then I can spread anytime I want to. I can spread any of these pretty easily. Some of them may take a little bit of wearing in. Takes a few times maybe of doing them. And like I said, if you have them ever stick together, like that one actually come apart very good. My finger's a little slippery and it's brand new cards too, so that's the other thing. But other than that, this deck is working really, really well. We did good here. We made magic here. No kidding. Now, like I said, I promise, I'm giving away this deck. We just made this invisible deck. I'm gonna, if you don't own an invisible deck already, maybe yours is worn. If yours is worn out, once again, you can use that and you can touch up maybe an invisible deck that you bought somewhere. Then you can touch it up with a little bit of that, and refresh it. Pretty much by the time that I would say that you get an invisible deck and it's got wore out like that, it's probably dirty enough too that you want to get a new one. Get a new one or make one. Make it yourself. I just made this, you guys. I'm bragging about this because I'm not kidding. We did good magic here tonight. Look at that. All these cards. When I go through them, a little bit of pressure. Both thumbs, they're all sticking together very, very nicely. And then coming apart pretty easily too. Anything I want. They're staying together. I'm real happy with this invisible deck. But like I said, I'm giving this away. What you need to do, okay, like this video, okay, subscribe to Cool Magic Forum, and then like this video if you didn't before, and then comment down below that you want to win these cards, and then make sure and you like the video, okay? Comment that you want to win the invisible deck, and then keep the conversation going. Also, I would like you to answer the question that I have for the contest for the other cards, the monthly contest. How does magic make you feel? When you perform magic, how does it make you feel? Because I'm loving this, and I'm going to keep this one going, that question going for about a week, and then next week I have another question that'll get people qualified for the monthly contest. This is a weekly contest. I'm going to give this about a week. Watch this video and put your answers just on this. It's going to be on this video, okay? So, giving away the invisible deck on this one, okay? To you guys, my first subscribers, okay? I'm giving you guys a chance to win this invisible deck. Say you want to win the invisible deck. Say that you answer the question. How does performing magic make you feel? And then you get qualified after you like the video. Did I say that already? Okay, after you've done all that, and then like the video, this one, okay? Comment down below. How does performing magic make you feel? And you will get qualified to, one person's going to win a red and blue pack of jumbo bicycle cards. Another person is going to win a red and blue deck of the Russell and Morgan bicycle playing cards, one of the original back designs, really beautiful cards. And then one of my favorite cards that the bicycles come out with recently really is the autumn deck. It's just really different with a beautiful metallic ink to it. They're just really nice cards. They have a nice feel to them, a little bit different looking, but they're just nice. I really like them, and I see a lot of people commenting they want those ones. These are gorgeous cards. Okay, I want you to just comment down below. Like I said, how does performing magic make you feel? And there's gonna be 3 winners there. And then besides this invisible deck, say you want to win this invisible deck that we just made here tonight. Is there anything else that I need to go over with the invisible deck other than use your imagination on this one? It's limitless. You can go back and look. Like I said, I'll have the link in the description below on my invisible triumph trick. Okay, go and watch that video. Go watch the 2 performances in that and see how you can use just one way that you can use the invisible deck. If you've never done magic and you're just getting started in magic, this is a wonderful way to get you started. This is from beginning to expert level, uses the invisible deck. Everybody uses it, okay? You really need to have it in your arsenal of magic. If you were only to do one trick in front of somebody, you can do this one and leave them with their brain turning into oatmeal, okay, when you're done with it, because it's just that powerful. It is a fantastic trick, Can't underestimate the power of an invisible deck and what you can do with it. And like I said, make it your own, there's just so many ways that you can have somebody pick a card out, and then it's here in the deck, can be found anywhere, Like I said, it's a real simple process to make. Don't be afraid of doing it. Just kind of follow those instructions. Like I said, it's a less is more kind of thing, and you will make a really good invisible deck. Oh, the rest of let's put this together. I forgot. That's the other thing that I probably should do is let's go ahead and put this together like I would organize it. Okay. I do mine this way. I actually do always have the Queen of Diamonds at the end of it. That lets me know that's the even side. Okay. And I keep my odd side facing out like I was saying before. So a lot of times I'll go through and an odd one, maybe I'll have like that. This would be a good way to do it. Have the jack at the end of the jack of spades or something at the end of it. Okay, so that's your odd side. You know that. You have a jack there, you have a queen. Jack equals 11. Okay, so that's on the odd side. Queen equals 12, so that's on the even side. And so yeah, that's the way I would have it set up there. And then as far as the kings, I like to put the kings, and I put them in a good spot anyways there. I like to have the kings pretty much right there together. You can even have some of these, you can rearrange some of these aces. It doesn't look, see. You can go ahead and you can rearrange them now that they're put together in their pairs. You can put them in different places. Just make sure and keep them in their pairs like that, okay. But I like to put the kings in the middle, just about in the middle, and I got them right there, okay. And reason being, when you're spreading through and you see those kings, you know you're about halfway through the spread, okay. So just kind of keep those going. It's a good way to mark where you're at, and then plus it just makes it that much easier if somebody does pick a king, okay. Say if somebody were to pick the king of clubs, and you're going through, you can go right to it. It's going to be about halfway through your spread like that, okay, and then there's the king of clubs right there, okay. The red kings on the odd side, the black kings on the even side. The kings are on back of kings because they both equal 13, okay. So you keep them together, and it's just that easy. And once again, I'm real happy with the way that's read. I'm able to go through there and the cards aren't sticking together too much. I'm able to spread them apart pretty quickly. And it's not too much or too little to where they're coming apart easy. And I feel like this will be a good durable deck. This one will last for a good while, that they will stay and stuck together. And if not, you could even touch them up with that. But like I said, by the time you get done with it, you've probably dirtied it up and got so much life and entertainment out of one, invisible deck that you might as well make a new one. Okay, so that's it. That is how you do it. That's the contest. Once again, like this video, if I hadn't said that already. And then like this video, comment down below that you want to win the invisible deck. Comment if you want to get into the monthly contest to win the other decks of cards. Yeah, how does performing magic make you feel? I'm really interested and been really loving the comments that people have been putting up there. It's really fantastic. Yeah, write what you want here. This is a forum. Say what you want there. But we're giving away that invisible deck. You guys ready to have one? You don't have one in your arsenal, definitely let me know, and we'll see what we can do. And somebody's going to win that. I'm going to send that anywhere in the world. By the way, Kai Chan, once again, very big congratulations. Sent the cards out to Kai today. The very first contest winner. Thank you guys very much for watching this extra long video and sticking with me through the whole thing. And go do that. Go make yourself an invisible deck. Comment down below that you want to win this one. But don't be afraid of making one. Guys, it's not that hard. Follow these instructions, okay? My meatloaf's ready. I'm going to go eat. You guys have a great day. Thanks a lot for watching.